Being in a relationship, you're supposed to be genuinely happy. Wearing a mask in that relationship, you're only psyching yourself out your thought process, allowing someone to believe that you really in tune with them when you outdated them. That's the thought process. They say it's the norm of the old mindset of the norm that you're supposed to be with somebody and deal with their BS. No, that's not how that goes. It's a flow within the flow to understand that you're worthy, understanding that you don't need to wear a mask when you're in tune with somebody. The energy matches equally. When someone's generally in tune with you and you ain't got to wear that mask because those relationships, those old played out relationships got outdated. It's a thought process for me because what you was brought up seeing, that wasn't unhealthy. Thinking is the healthy mindset or unhealthy. Listen, just because you saw people together for 10, 20 years having domestic disputes and disrespecting each other, that's the norm. That's not the norm. That's toxic behavior. Talking about you going to go through things and trials and tribulations to show up for somebody. What? Somebody cheating on you, psyching you out your thought process, let alone your freedom, picking up weapons, hurting each other, going against each other, disrespecting each other when y'all feel like it, having controlling issues. Nah, that's unhealthy. Showing up for somebody and respecting them, showing them that you genuinely mean it when you show up for that relationship. That energy hit different. Because when you in tune with a real one, that energy hit different. They don't have time for the malicious mind games, let alone third-party conversations. I said what I said when I said what I said. When you don't wear a mask when you with a real one, the energy hit different. A flow within the flow of someone showing up with you. A flow within the flow of someone showing up for you. To understand your worth of you showing up for yourself, to flow with you. To understand that y'all can flow together. When God said your prayers was answered when you least expected. You was in an unhealthy relationship with that person that was toxic and abusive, disrespecting you when they felt like it, had controlling issues when they felt like it, disrespecting you with third-party conversations, dealing with other people, telling you ain't nothing going on, but in the whole entire time, you sitting in bed crying to yourself like, why me, why me, why me? Reevaluating your thought process because someone can't show up for you when you get time and need. It's the thought process for me because you're supposed to be with someone who's going to respect you, not just because days when they feel like it. No. When you allow your heart to be open to the right one, the one that's going to respect you, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and just because moments, that energy hit different because they're tuned in with you regardless of what season comes by, what season outdates within the outdate of that old toxic relationship that was not worthy for you, and you had to reevaluate your thought process, show yourself, it's time to remove yourself from outdated, played out norm mindset and come to a high vibrational level to understand and reevaluate yourself that love is real, love is one of a kind with the right one that's genuinely for you. Someone who wants to be in tune with you, someone who matches your energy equally, someone who says what they say when they say what they mean, that they're in tune with you, not to psych you out your thought process, let alone your freedom or your pockets, because love is real, love is one of a kind, and you cannot put a dollar on true love. I said what I said when I said what I said. When a real one comes in tune with you, to understand the value of your time, that you are worthy, to never give up on a healthy relationship because God said this relationship was meant for you too. Yeah, that energy hit different because when you're tuned in with yourself, to be in tune with the person that you truly in love with, that values your time, to respect them and honor them, to show them that at the end of the day, I'm not here to play mind games with you. I'm not here to manipulate you. I'm not here to play the narcissist manipulation games or that old mindset that they said it was the norm. That is not the norm. That's an unhealthy mindset of the norm. That was the norm of someone's past tense relationship, and that doesn't live here today. It's a thought process for me. When you come across the real one that's willing to value your time and love you and honor you and respect you, when the world is against you, they don't have to bring toxic energy towards you. They trying to be your peace in a healthy way, to value your time, to say, I got your back, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And just because moments, you could count on me when you need me. I got your back, regardless to what storm comes my way. I can still be there for myself, to reevaluate my thought process, that I accepted the choice of being in this relationship with you. It's a choice to be in love. It's a choice to say you want to be with someone. It's a choice. Something is not pressured within you to be with somebody being forced on you. No. It's a choice to be in tune with somebody. It's a choice for someone to choose you. It's a choice. So when God said, I choose you two to be together for the right reasons, with God's protection, for the right direction, God said, my child, I'm going to guide you to the right direction with this relationship, because I was already in tune to know that this relationship is going to work. You know, when you ask God for certain prayers and certain guidance at the end of the day, God is going to send you the love of your life in your life at the right time when you least expect it. So be careful when someone says they want to be in tune with you at the end of the day. Because are they really trying to be in tune with you, or are they really trying to be in tune with you just like with your thought process, or on your freedom or your pockets? It's a difference. Because when someone is in tune with you, they're not here to play malicious mind games or have narcissist behavior towards you. They're here to fill your heart up with love, be kind to you, respect you. Understand that you are a human being. Understand that you are deserving to be respected. And you are deserving to be dealt passionately, because you know the love language that you two have can nobody identify and get in tune with, because it's just you two. You two understand each other's vibe because y'all equal. Y'all each other's equal. Y'all each other's balance. Y'all bring each other peace. You know that energy hit different when you was used to the toxic behavior that don't live here no more, because love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one that's genuinely for you. Protect your energy, because not everybody's deserving your time. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one that's genuinely for you. When you ask for God's guidance, you have to have self-awareness, self-respect, self-control, self-discipline, self-confidence, self-care, self-value, self-love, self-peace, self-worth, self-patience, and boundaries, healthy boundaries to show up for yourself, because God installed patience within you for you to show up for yourself, because God is patient with you. So God heard you when you said that you want the right person to come into your life for not just a temporary situation, but for a lifetime, to value your time and respect you for who you truly are, and show you that at the end of the day, I could love someone as well as they're willing to love me equally. Can you bring somebody in, somebody who's going to show me what equal love looks like up close in person? God said, my child, I got your back. I got your back. I'm patient with you. You patient with me. You believe in God, and God believes in you, and you believe in the God within you, to understand that at the end of the day, your prayers was answered when you least expected, because God is good. You know, they can't get in tune with your mindset why God is so in tune with you. But you know, when you respect your neighbor to stay in your lane, and that neighbor doesn't understand how God is favoring you, or how God is showing up for you on your good and bad day, or misunderstanding days at the end of the day, regardless of your culture, your sexual orientation, the color of your skin, your disability, you're respecting yourself to respect your neighbor, not to come out of pocket at the end of the day, to disrespect your neighbor, to stay in your lane. So, you know, that neighbor would try to play you close and tell you that God is not in tune with you, because they don't understand the bond that God has with you. But it's not meant for them to understand that bond you have with God. It's not meant for them, and it's okay to have freedom of speech, no disrespect or shade, because I don't have malicious intentions towards you or others around me, ma'am, sir. So to respect your neighbor is to have respect for yourself. To respect yourself is to understand self-awareness, to stay in your lane, neighbor. So when you don't understand that when God is dealing with a child of God, you got to stay in your lane and respect your neighbor. Just because you don't understand the bond that child of God has with God, that bond that the child of God has with God, and God has that bond with that child of God, it's not meant for you to understand. But God says, neighbor, that child of God is not bothering you. They're staying in their lane with no malicious intention to bring harm towards you or others around you. So neighbor, do yourself a favor and continue to stay in your lane. Because the reaction you're looking for, you're not going to be happy with the reaction. You're going to get a response back, because you're only playing in your face when you're playing with a child of God. And I say that respectfully. So neighbor, please stay in your lane, because that child of God is not bothering you. That child of God is minding their business, and they elevate and minding their business. And they in tune with themselves, because God is in tune with them. And God is being patient and kind with them. Protect your energy, because not everybody's ever your time. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you deserve to be treated with respect. 365 days with no malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself and others around you. Never allow the enemy or hate in disguise or personal malicious intentions psych you out your thought process, along with your freedom. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Protect your energy, because not everybody deserves your time. Love yourself with God's protection. Love yourself with God's protection. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe remaining weekend. Naya, genuine love, respect. Love is real. Love is one of a kind, with the right one. When God approves your true love, became your blessing in disguise. When your dreams become your reality. Love is real. Love is one of a kind, with the right one that's genuinely for you. And when God is tuned into a child of God, God don't wear a mask with that child of God. So protect your energy. When you know, you know. It's the thought process for me.